I've been thinking about this for a long time. I thought, if that's out there, I want to make sure I see it and I get involved in it, because to me, this was music to my ears. I was blown away. When you look at today's kid, the millennium kid, they learn by being able to see it. If I can see it, it's a great chance that I can do it. The First Down Playbook is a tool that can essentially change the way we teach the game.
While many things have changed at Spring Arbor University since 1873, some things have remained the same, like our commitment to providing a top-tier education that is centered on Jesus Christ as the perspective for learning. We believe that spiritual growth goes hand in hand with academic discovery, and that is something that has been core to our mission for 150 years. Join our thousands of world-shaping alumni and let your light shine at Spring Arbor University.
The landscape of sports is changing. AI is the next evolution. We're bringing it to fields and gyms everywhere with Huddle Focus. Just mount it, set it, and forget it. Multiple lenses, AI player tracking, automatic recording, or record on the fly with the Focus app. Instant uploads and flexible live streaming options. AI is changing sports. Use it to your advantage. Visit huddle.com/focus today.
Kansas Wesleyan is an exciting university and a vibrant community.
It offers unique, nationally ranked academic programs, engaging activities, and successful athletic teams.
KWU combines all of these strengths to open doors for your future.
Learn more today at kwu.edu.
There are two key moments in any college journey: when an acceptance letter arrives and the day the college education is paid off. And CollegeAV Student Loans is with you to help cover costs all along the way. We offer stress-free private student loans for undergrads, grad students, for parents, even loans to refinance your existing loans. Whether you're starting college, already in the workplace, or just trying to figure things out, turn to CollegeAV and breathe easy.
Did you know only 2% of college graduates feel that they've had a magical college experience? At St. Thomas University, we see the magic happening every day. When your professor becomes your mentor and learning becomes your passion. When you join a student organization and meet your friends for life. When your classes and activities prepare you for the real world and a successful career. At STU, our students live the magic, and their college experience leads to limitless possibilities. Visit stu.edu today.
I've been thinking about this for a long time. I thought, if that's out there, I want to make sure I see it and I get involved in it, because to me, this was music to my ears. I was blown away. When you look at today's kid, the millennium kid, they learn by being able to see it. If I can see it, it's a great chance that I can do it. The First Down Playbook is a tool that can essentially change the way we teach the game.
While many things have changed at Spring Arbor University since 1873, some things have remained the same, like our commitment to providing a top-tier education that is centered on Jesus Christ as the perspective for learning. We believe that spiritual growth goes hand in hand with academic discovery, and that is something that has been core to our mission for 150 years. Join our thousands of world-shaping alumni and let your light shine at Spring Arbor University.
The landscape of sports is changing. AI is the next evolution. We're bringing it to fields and gyms everywhere with Huddle Focus. Just mount it, set it, and forget it. Multiple lenses, AI player tracking, automatic recording, or record on the fly with the Focus app. Instant uploads and flexible live streaming options. AI is changing sports. Use it to your advantage. Visit huddle.com/focus today.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Tyson Event Center in Sioux City, Iowa, serving as the host site of the 2022 NAIA Volleyball National Championship once again. I believe it is the 15th time that the Tyson Event Center in Sioux City has served as the host site of this championship. What started out as a 24-team final site championship, that was last Wednesday, was the first round of pool play. 3 days of pool play, 8 pools, 3 teams each. Your 8 pool winners move on to the quarterfinals, which was Saturday. We are on semifinal Monday, and this is the second of our semifinals. In the first one, number 4 Corbin defeated the number 1 seed Eastern Oregon 3-1. So Corbin will play for the national championship tomorrow night at 7. They await the winner of our second match as number 2 Jamestown taking on Midland, the number 3 seed. Like the first semifinal, this semifinal pits 2 teams from the same conference, the Great Plains Athletic Conference, against one another. They're playing for the second time, and again, I'd like to introduce my colleague, Beth West, a former standout at the University of Northern Iowa. And Beth, kind of a rarity, but 2 conference foes playing again for the semifinal here at Midland and Jamestown.
A credit to the strength of the conference, getting 2 teams here. Excited to watch them battle again. Like you said, they played already 1 time this season. Midland taking that one in 5 sets. Can they do it again tonight in the semifinal? Let's see.
Both of these teams, they have made it this far in past championships. Unlike the first semifinal, both teams were totally new to this part, the semifinal. Both of these teams have been there. Jamestown, this is their 4th straight semifinal. They're 0-3 so far in the semifinal. Midland, a couple of times they have made it to the championship game. Never won it, of course. So 2 teams, 2 coaches who have led teams to this stage. So a little bit of wisdom there, maybe calming of nerves for these 2 teams.
Yes, a portion of their staff has been here before. They are familiar with this setup. And the teams at this point, after playing here, like you said, starting last Wednesday, are familiar with the floor and the venue and the locker rooms and everything as well. So we hope they come out in full force right away in set 1. and get any of those semifinal jitters out so we can just watch some really great volleyball here.
Jamestown's been nearly perfect at the championship. They're 9-0 in sets played. Midland, not so true, as they actually lost their first match and had to come and they had to play a tie break just to get out of pool play. But since they lost to Westmont in that match, they're unbeaten. No one has taken a set from them since losing that. They have seemed to find their groove, so to speak.
Exactly. If you're going to have a loss, I guess get it out, get it done right away, get that out of your system, and then you're right. They've played strong. They were able to win that tiebreaker. That's a one-set tiebreaker, an interesting format. You know, a lot of pressure on one set, but Midland able to get it done.
I'm going to put you on the spot, a style differential here. Jamestown will run a 6-2. Midland is the only team of the four semifinal who will run a 5-1. Stylistic, how does that affect play?
You know, based on your personnel, obviously the coach is going to decide which one best suits the makeup, the personnel that they have on their roster. And so if you have a talented setter who is able to play through the front row, who can put up a strong block, I say go for it with a 5-1. You get that rhythm with all of your hitters. There's no change-up. If it's a blocking liability, obviously that can cause your defense some trouble. When you play a 6-2, you have your three attackers always in the front row. You always have options. You should always have a strong block. So again, I think it comes down to your personnel and how your hitters kind of groove with each setter. If you don't have two talented options, then you're going with a 5-1 anyway, right? That settles it.
Jamestown, the number 2 overall seed, the Pool B champion. They have the longest win streak coming into the championship. They've won 16 straight under head coach John Hagerly in his 14th season. Jamestown's lineup, they'll run a 6-2, the two setters, Paige Oswald and Callie Hagerly. Hagerly, interestingly enough, will also serve as a right side hitter for this Jamestown offense. The other right side's Logan Sherman, the two middles, Lexi Olson and Darian Johnson, and on the outside, Anna Holen and Aaliyah Ziski, and the libero is Ellie Holen. Those are the starters for Jamestown. For third-ranked Midland, 28-5 under longtime coach Paul Gieselman. He's in his 13th season at Midland. They'll run a 5-1. Hope Weimbach, a very good setter, the career assist leader at Midland, and a three-time All-American. She's a previous conference player of the year, 2-time setter of the year. She's a good one in Hope Weimbach. The two middles, Lauren Samuelson and Abby Ringler. On the outside, Talia Flores and Addison Mosier. And the right side, Jesse Moss, who has has played well in a fill-in role. Midland lost one of their right sides, Brooke Fredrickson, to an ACL early in the year. Jesse Moss is filled in. And the libero is Delaney Valinch is the libero for Midland. In the second meeting between these two teams, Midland beat Jamestown on the road in 5 sets back on October 8th. That was the lone meeting between these two familiar foes.
October 8th, that is a long time ago. At this point, I am sure that loss, that win, both of it, it's out of their minds at this point. They're different teams now in December, hopefully playing their best volleyball. Obviously, to get here, they are on a winning streak, playing well.
The winner will play Corbin tomorrow night at 7 p.m. for the national championship. One of these teams, one of these 3 remaining teams, Corbin, Midland, or Jamestown, will win their first ever national championship. Serving first will be Midland. They are in the white jerseys, Jamestown in the orange, and away we go. Second semifinal here at the Tyson Event Center. Jamestown swings it across. Midland will dig it up. Midland, a bump set, right side attack for Midland. And down it goes, an attack there for Midland, and the Warriors with a 1-0 lead.
Moss with just a well-placed shot there, going high across the court. Nothing with too much power, just good vision, good approach, follow through there on her attack.
Callie Hagerly for Jamestown answers on the right side. Hagerly with the attack for Jamestown, the conference player of the year, 2-time All-American. Hagerly now will rotate to the back row. This is where she'll set the next 3 spots for the dual position player. Weimbach goes to the middle, and down it goes. Lauren Samuelson gets it around the block, or through the block, I should say. And it's 2-1 in favor of Midland.
Midland getting their middle involved early. I like to see that, having the middles as an option. Make sure your opponent's block doesn't leave them. Take some pressure off of your outside hitters. Get those middles involved.
Talia Flores serves it into the net. Flores, a 3-time All-American. She is a prior conference libero of the year. That was 4 seasons ago, and she switched to the outside. She's a very good ball control. You'll see that 6th rotation player for Midland. Midland on the attack, line box, sends it outside. Down it goes. Addison Mosier with the kill, and it's 3-2 as the teams trade points early on.
Mosier with the line swing right out of the gate. Great set, pushing it all the way to the antenna, all the way to that pin. So Mosier is able to swing line.
Valinch serving for the Warriors, the libero. Hagerly sends it across and wide open. Boy, Hagerly must have seen something because that worked to perfection. Hagerly on the second contact puts it over for the kill.
Hagerly has that back row setter staying at and below the plane of the net. It was a little side dump set there, wide open right in the campfire, the middle donut of the court.
Ellie Holen serving, and she puts it into the net. Ellie Holen and the outside hitter, Anna Holen, are sisters, by the way. Anna, the senior, Ellie, the younger of the two, the junior, from Lemoore, North Dakota. 4-3 after the missed serve, Midland with the lead. And the Warriors will serve. This will be Sage Craven serving. And Jamestown with a big attack up at the net. Down it goes. We're tied at 4. I think the set went to the back side, left side.
Left side, and it was in between what we kind of call that 3 zone, in between the middle and the outside. So as a blocker, paying attention, where is the hitter going? That time Jamestown able to run that inside set perfectly. Pretty much a wide open net.
Tenley Buddenhagen serving for the Jimmies as the teams continue to trade points. Here's a slide to Midland. Hit over by Ringler. Jamestown returns it. What does Midland do? They'll dial it up on the left side. Mosier. And it goes out of bounds. And for the first time, Jamestown with the lead, 5-4. Miss hit there by Midland. Buddenhagen will go back to serve for the Jimmies, up by 1. 5-4 is the score. Buddenhagen taken in the back row by Valinch. Here's the slide. Hit over by Ringler. Jamestown reloads. Holen on the left side. Tracked down by Midland, and they will send it over. Hits the top of the tape and falls. Good break there for Midland. Mosier with the kill.
Sometimes that net can send it in a direction that they were not anticipating. A break there for Midland to get the side out. Or were they serving that? I apologize.
Nope.
Side out.
Side
Thank you.
out, I think. Yep. Midland will serve here out of the middle. Hitting it over was Johnston. Midland returns it. Jamestown will go back. Here's Hagerly on the right side. Blocked back by Midland. Johnson sends it across. Here comes Midland. Linebach out of the middle. Hit over by Ringler. Jamestown back to Johnson. Midland keeps it alive. They'll track it down. Set off the net. Flores. Roll shot. Covered by Holen. Set goes to Hagerly on the right side. Found an opening. Cross court on the right side. Jamestown back in front by 1.
Good placement in between 2 Midland defenders. You see them just look at each other. It's that kind of maybe zone. One of them needs to make a move on it.
And if you pause and hesitate, it's going to be too late.
Too late.
Back to serve will be Holen. This is the elder of the two, Anna Holen serving. Here's the slide, Ringler, and she'll tool off the block for the kill. We're tied at 6. One of my favorite plays in all of volleyball is the slide. I love that.
Yeah. It gives you that basketball feel, doesn't it?
It does.
Yes,
it does.
The 1 foot approach, the movement behind the setter, it is a fun one. And it's tricky. It's a tricky connection. It takes some skill. I was never very good at the slide approach, so that's why I was an outside hitter, not a middle, I guess, in college.
Jamestown with the attack out of the middle. Jamestown moves back in front 7-6. I remember when my daughter played AAU, it wasn't until like 7th or 8th grade where they dared try even a slide, dared to attempt a slide.
Yep. Does take some skill with the setter and that timing.
Jamestown serving with a 1-point lead. Here is another slide Ringler. Jamestown keeps it alive. They'll push it over. Midland will get another chance. Linebach, Flores, blocked by Jamestown. Double block, and Jamestown with a 2-point lead, 8-6.
Such excitement and energy on the Jamestown side. Blocks can do that. They really fire a team up. You're denying your opponent.
Megan Mosier will continue to serve for the Jimmies. Mosier to Flores. Linebach. Here's the right-hand slide to Ringler. That one's going to go out of bounds. Jamestown with the best run of the match so far, up 9-6. And Coach Paul Gieselman senses that, and he will use a timeout. Paul Gieselman, his first charge timeout, one left for Midland. And is Jamestown in front 9-6. Set number 1 of this semifinal. Be back with more from the Tyson in a moment.
Kansas Wesleyan is an exciting university and a vibrant community.
It offers unique, nationally ranked academic programs, engaging activities, and successful athletic teams.
KWU combines all of these strengths to open doors for your future.
Learn more today at kwU.edu.
There are 2 key moments in any college journey: when an acceptance letter arrives and the day the college education is paid off. And CollegeAV Student Loans is with you to help cover costs all along the way. We offer stress-free private student loans for undergrads, grad students, for parents, even loans to refinance your existing loans. Whether you're starting college, already in the workplace, or just trying to figure things out, turn to CollegeAV and breathe easy.
Center, set number 1. Number 2, Jamestown with a slight lead over their GPAC rival, number 3, Midland, in the second semifinal. The winner will face Corbin tomorrow night for the national title at 7 p.m. live on ESPN3. 9-6 is the score. The teams traded points early. The best run now scored by Jamestown. They've gone on a 3-0 run. And Midland head coach Paul Gieselman using a timeout. Jamestown will continue serve. And an ace for Jamestown. The run continues as Mosier serves the first ace of the match. 10-6, a 4-point Jamestown lead. Jamestown, a perfect 9-0 in sets played at the championship. And they are on a championship best 16-match win streak heading in. Their last loss to Midland back on October 8th. A 5-setter, the only match these 2 teams played. Here's the slide to Midland, and putting it away is the Warriors. Number 9, could it be? Carrie Beathy, 6'1" junior.
Yes. Beathy on the slide, running behind the setter again. We've seen Midland going to that slide with a variety of hitters. There is a question now from the Jamestown side to the up official. Not quite sure what they're questioning, getting some clarification potentially. It seemed as though the swing was clearly off of the hands of the blockers, so I'm not sure if they're questioning something else.
It looked pretty clean to me, but
right.
It looked and sounded from what we can tell, but some discussion here. Now Coach John Hagerly asking for an explanation, asking the down official. And the captain, Anna Holen, over to talk to the assistant coach for Jamestown. 10-7 pending the ruling here, and I think it's going to be upheld. So it'll be a side out for Midland, and they will serve trailing by 3. This is the setter, Linebach, serving. Jamestown setting up the middle, and down it goes. Lexi Olson puts it away. 11-7 in favor of the Jimmies here in set number 1.
For Midland, Linebach saw the open hand of the Jamestown middle. She saw tip. You could see her moving closer, thinking it was going to be a shallow tip. Jamestown middle threw it wide. Linebach unable to get it up. Saved, though, by a missed serve.
Missed serve by Hagerly. And it's 11-8. Midland with a side out. It'll be Flores back to serve. Flores, that means Mosier will swing on the left side pin for Midland. Good pass by Holen out of the back row. Jamestown, strong middle attack again by Olson. Her second kill. 12-8, Jamestown with the lead.
Olsen has a front row middle right now for Jamestown. You see her here getting up, turning back into the court. Good connection there with her backcourt setter.
And another miss serve by Jamestown. Back-to-back misses. String too many of those together, and it's going to start to cost you a little bit. But right now, Jamestown with the lead, 12-9. Got to serve tough. It's a fine line. Talked about that in the first match. Got to try to get your opponent out of system. Valinch back to serve. Jamestown. Here's out of the middle again, and she's had the hot hand. Lexi Olsen with another kill. 13-9 in favor of the Jimmies.
Olsen on her last attack, cutting back to the left, this time going with her strong right arm in the same direction. So she's mixing up her shots, getting kills both directions.
Ellie Holen serving. Midland on the attack. Unable to dig it up was Jamestown. That was Jessie Moss with the successful attack. 13-10. Side out for Midland. And Moss will go back to serve for the Warriors. Moss back to serve. She's had a very good championship, and now an ace for Moss and the Midland Warriors. And Midland within 2 at 13-11 in set number 1. Makes it equal in terms of ace serves, each team with 1 here in the early going. Moss will try to duplicate that to the back row. Holen digs it up. Set goes outside, and we got a double contact, I believe, called against Jamestown. Midland within 1 at 13-12.
A tight pass to the net. Setter running in, trying to save it. Brushes that net, unfortunately, for Jamestown.
And Midland will try to tie it here. That serve just goes long.
So close, so very, very close.
Jamestown, give them a lot of credit for letting that go. I think I probably would have played it if I would have been close, but Budenhagen back to serve for Jamestown. Up 14-12, first set. Midland with 1 timeout, Jamestown with both. Midland in serve receive. Long run for the setter. Linebach, good get by Flores just to continue. Jamestown, they'll dial up Holen on the left side. That goes out of bounds, no touch. Boy, Midland escapes one there. Jamestown with a free pass, couldn't convert. And a side out for Midland. Midland back to serve. This will be Scott serving. 5'4" freshman from Broken Bow, Nebraska. Serving specialist for the Warriors. She'll float one. Played in the back row by Jamestown. Outside Holen. Roll shot covered by Flores for Midland. Who will get it back? She'll tip it to the near side. Jamestown diving, saving a beauty. Here's Holen on the left side. Puts it away. And a Holen with the kill. 15-13 in favor of Jamestown.
Anna Holen at just 5'7" as an outside hitter. Using her athleticism to jump high and then just being smart, right? When you don't have the size to go over, you got to be smart to go around, to go through, to tip. She's doing that so far tonight.
Holen cross court taken by Flores. On the slide, Midland dug over by Holen. Midland will reload. Back to the middle. Ringler puts it away. Ringler on the slide. No. Ringler on the middle. Yes. Ringler, her second kill.
Working hard with her footwork. As a middle, you are going laterally, blocking back and forth, and then transitioning, being up quick. A lot of footwork as a middle.
Midland will try to tie it on a serve from the Warriors. Outside, cross court, Jamestown on the attack. That was Ziski, dug up by Midland. Here's Flores, and she cut it too much. Around the block, goes out of bounds. Jamestown with a point up 2, 16-14.
Tough situation there for Midland. The set was pushed outside. And so when it's outside close to that antenna or beyond the antenna, you really only have that sharp angle, which is what she went for. And in order to get around the block, it had to be even sharper. And then it goes out of bounds. That's tough.
Mosier serving. Jamestown, or a Midland on the slide, dug up by Jamestown. Here's Ziski. She'll tip it. Good cover by the Warriors. Linebach dumps it over in the second contact. No one home for Jamestown. Linebach makes the play. The setter for the Warriors. Side out Midland. They're again within 1.
Good dump there from Midland. Setter on the second ball, just to keep that Jamestown defense honest, right? You got to pay attention to me as a setter. You got to be aware. I can take it over on the second ball there.
Midland with a chance to tie. Trailing by 1, 16-15. Jamestown goes on the attack. It's Hagerly on the right side. Hangs on the net for a while, falls back on the Jamestown side. Jimmies will reload. Hagerly again, big swing. Midland will run it down, and they will extend the play. Played by Jamestown. Jamestown out of the middle. That's Olson, blocked down by Midland. We are tied at 16. So Olson blocked for the first time. She had her way in an earlier rotation, 3 out of the 3 for kills, but that time blocked by the Warriors. And Midland will serve. Chance to take the lead. They haven't had the lead in a while. Linebach serving, and Jamestown with an opening in the back corner. Hagerly, I think. And Jamestown back in front by 1. Hagerly will trot back to serve. She'll set the next 3 rotations. Logan Sherman will take over as the right side hitter. Hagerly to the back line. Valinch digs it up. Linebach to the middle. Jamestown digs it up with Holen outside Ziski. Taps it to the back corner, too long. And a side out for Midland. We're tied at 17. Tied at 17. Serving will be Flores for the Warriors. Jamestown hitting at a 300 clip. Midland at 22% right now. Holen in serve receive. Hagerly throws it outside. Ziski over the head, and Midland will take their first lead in a while at 18-17.
A miscommunication there on the set to the outside. It looked like the hitter was running in for a closer kind of middle zone set. Hagerly sends it wide to the pin, so just a miscommunication on what they were running for the play.
Out of the middle, hitting it over is Olson. Midland digs it up. They'll attack left side. Mosier puts it away, tools it off the block. Mosier for the kill. 19-17, timeout Jamestown. So Midland back in front with a 2-point lead, their largest lead of the set. 19-17, each team has used a timeout. We'll be back after a short break. You're watching the NAIA Volleyball National Championship from the Tyson.
Did you know only 2% of college graduates feel that they've had a magical college experience? At St. Thomas University, we see the magic happening every day. When your professor becomes your mentor and learning becomes your passion. When you join a student organization and meet your friends for life. When your classes and activities prepare you for the real world and a successful career. At STU, our students live the magic, and their college experience leads to limitless possibilities. Visit stu.edu today.
Welcome back to the Tyson Event Center. Midland in front 19-17, forcing Jamestown's hand into a timeout, their first timeout. Last time we had a timeout, Midland trailed 9-6. Jamestown hoping for that good fortune, trying to turn the set around after they call a timeout. Down by 2 late in this first set of the semifinal. 19-17, Flores will continue serving for the Warriors, who have scored the last 2 points. Set goes outside. Ziski, diving save by Flores. Outside Midland. Good get by Ellie Holen out of the back row. Hagerly will try to buy her team some time. Dumps it across. Now Jamestown will bring it back to the front row. Free ball by Ziski. Midland will have it in system. Linebach with options. Big swing. And it is blocked by Jamestown. Side out Jimmy's.
Solid block for Jamestown. They had 2 blockers waiting there for the attack. That set seemed to kind of die on the inside, what we might call a little bit of a trap set there. Not a lot of space to work with, but still Jamestown was able to seal it.
Jimmy's to try to tie it. Right side attack for Midland. That's Moss. Hit over by Hagerly. Midland will reload. Linebach to the middle. Jamestown diving save, at least for the time being, but there to put it away is Mosier. Addison Mosier with the kill. Midland back in front by 2, 20-18. Another point where Midland just kind of was dictating. They had Jamestown back on its heels that entire point. Here comes the serve from Valinch. Taken by Holen. Jamestown fires it outside. Good get by Midland out of the back row. They will send it across. See what Jamestown can do. Holen, Hagerly to the right side. That is Sherman who puts it away. Side out and point for Jamestown.
Great pickup and kind of reverse the flow there for Jamestown. Going right side. Really using the full width of the court there to spread out their offense.
And this set goes to Ringler. Jamestown blocks it back on the outside. That's Moss into the net. Jamestown with back-to-back points. And we're tied at 20.
Tied at 20, game to 5. We've seen leads from both teams. Now who can finish it off?
Our first semifinal was this way as well, I believe. We were tied at 20, game to 5. Here comes Jamestown. Hagerly dumps it over. Flores reads it. Leinbach to the middle, around the block and down. Midland with the point. That was Abby Ringler who put it away. Midland in front, 21-20.
The off blocker for Jamestown there was in the right spot. The ball came right at her, just a little too close, too tight, too quick, not able to control it in a way that her team could keep it up.
Moss serving. Jamestown will run it down. Here's a right side for Sherman over the block. Good get by Valinch. Midland on the attack. Jamestown will play it. Hagerly bumps that outside. Holen, cross court, got it. Anna Holen with the kill. We're tied at 21.
Bringing some speed with that swing. Quick arm swing. It goes deep cross court.
Jamestown will serve for the lead. This will be Jimmy's serving. Oswald serving on the slide, and it's blocked. Jamestown with the block. Holen with the block on the slide. Point Jamestown. They're back in front, 22-21.
Anna Holen just hanging in the air, just flying as a blocker, hanging, waiting, and then tapping it right down.
Here's another serve with a 1-point lead. Jamestown. Another slide to Ringler, blocked by Holen again. Midland will send it over. Johnson at the net for Jamestown. Midland will send it across. Jamestown in system, right side. Hagerly got it. No, it's out of bounds. Oh, I called it too soon. It goes out of bounds, and we're tied at 22. I thought Hagerly had it, but I wasn't watching either. I'm not saying it's a bad call by any means, but I thought just the rhythm of it.
Right.
Premature.
It looked like a good swing.
Premature on the call. Jamestown, outside Holen. That was good.
Yes. Middle of the court, straight down. Just so impressed in set 1 with Anna Holen. Jamestown's outside, really elevating on her swing. Look at her get up. Not afraid to go after that block.
Jamestown with a 1-point lead, 23-22. Holen will serve. Serves it down the line, played by Midland. Leinbach setting up the Midland. It's Ringler who puts it away, and we're tied at 23.
Clutch swing there. First swing side out for her team. No need for a long rally, putting it away there as a middle.
And serving will be Midland. Midland to serve. And a near ace. Jamestown somehow will send it across. Leinbach setting up the middle. That's Samuelson. Jamestown digs it out of the net and will extend the point. Midland, Leinbach, back to Samuelson out of the middle. Holen with a diving save. Jamestown incredibly will continue the point. Leinbach again, this time goes outside, and it's Flores who puts it away. It'll be set point coming up for Midland.
Good vision from Flores to put it where there was absolutely no defender, because if it was anywhere close, oh my goodness, these Jamestown defenders are diving, sprawling everywhere.
24-23, Midland by 1. Jamestown will call their final timeout. It'll be set point when we come back. You're watching the NAIA Volleyball National Semifinals on the web.
I've been thinking about this for a long time. I thought if that's out there, I want to make sure I see it and I get involved in it, because to me, this was music to my ears. I was blown away. When you look at today's kid, the millennium kid, they learn by being able to see it. If I can see it, it's a great chance that I can do it. The First Down Playbook is a tool that can essentially change the way we teach the game.
Back to the Tyson Event Center. Set point for Midland after the Jamestown timeout. 24-23. It's still tight. Anyone set. Jamestown needing a side out here to force a little extra time in set number 1. Lily Rowe will be serving for Midland. Out of the Jamestown timeout, Midland has a timeout left. Jamestown out. Serve taken by Holland in the back row. Set goes to the middle, and Darian Johnson puts it away for Jamestown. We're tied at 24.
Staying calm and composed. Set point. Still taking a swing at it. Great job from Johnson out of the middle for the Jimmies.
That is her first kill. Good time for the first kill of the match.
Yes.
And Jamestown will serve. Tied at 24. Flores with a roll shot. Dug up by Jamestown. They'll go to the right to Hagerly, and she puts it away. What a turn of events. Set point for Midland. Now Jamestown will serve for the set.
Quite the helpful timeout there.
25-24. Gieselman does have a timeout. He's not going to use it here, so he'll let this play out. Jamestown serving for the win in set 1. Leinbach. Diving get by Jamestown for the win. Ziske puts it away, and Jamestown a come-from-behind win late as they take set number 1, 26-24, and a smash by Aaliyah Ziske puts it away for the Jimmies.
We had lead changes, we had ties, we had down to the wire. This first set had it all.
That was fun. More fun volleyball from the Tyson Event Center after this short timeout. You're watching the NAIA Volleyball National Championship on the web. Whew. That was good.
While many things have changed at Spring Arbor University since 1873, some things have remained the same. Like our commitment to providing a top-tier education that is centered on Jesus Christ as the perspective for learning. We believe that spiritual growth goes hand in hand with academic discovery, and that is something that has been core to our mission for 150 years. Join our thousands of world-shaping alumni and let your light shine at Spring Arbor University.
The landscape of sports is changing. AI is the next evolution. We're bringing it to fields and gyms everywhere with Huddle Focus. Just mount it, set it, and forget it. Multiple lenses, AI player tracking, automatic recording, or record on the fly with the Focus app. Instant uploads and flexible live streaming options. AI is changing sports. Use it to your advantage. Visit huddle.com/focus today.
Welcome back to the Tyson Event Center. A thrilling first set, 26-24, won by number 2 Jamestown over their GPAC rival, number 3 Midland. And Beth, my only lead-in is, man, that was fun.
That was fun indeed. Back and forth volleyball, pursuit after every ball. At various points in the match, I thought either team was going to win. I kept changing my mind back and forth. Jamestown was able to come away with it. Midland showing a lot of pressure and aggression. So I think this set number 2, man, if it's going to be anything like 1, we're in for another treat.
I'm curious to see how Midland responds. You know, I know we both thought that was Midland's set.
Yes.
But Jamestown, give them credit, they fought back and got it. So how does Midland come out in set 2? Because they have to start out good to get the momentum back on their side.
Start strong, and I hope they play with confidence, right?
Yep.
They played so well in that first set. Nope, you didn't get it, but play with confidence, come back now, and respond in set 2.
Jamestown will start set 2 with serve. Midland on the slide, and it goes inbounds. That's kind of been their bread and butter play. They go to the slide a lot with different players, and a successful attack for Midland. And it's 1-0. Jesse Moss with the kill there for the Warriors. So Midland in front, 1-0. Serve taken in the back row. Hagerly dumps it across, and she'll be called for the double contact. 2-0 in favor of Midland. I'd like to give some numbers from that first set before we get too far along. Jamestown hit 25%, Midland at 17%. Blocks 3-1 in favor of Jamestown, each team with 1 ace serve. Pretty close, comparable numbers. When you look at it. Right side attack, Jamestown. That's Logan Sherman with the kill. 2-1 in favor of Midland in set 2. Individually, Midland led by the duo of Abby Ringler and Addison Mosier with 4. Callie Hagerly leading the way for Jamestown with 5. Anna Holen with 4 kills in set 1. Line box setting up to the middle. Dug up by Ellie Holen, bump set Hagerly. Outside, that is Holen who puts it away. Cut it around the block. The angle was ridiculous, and we're tied at 2.
Holen with that fast arm swing, continuing her success from set 1. Like you said, going sharp, making sure she's staying out of that block, yet using their hands to her advantage.
Byers serving, Midland on the attack. Jamestown digs it up, but they're unable to do anything with it. An attack there for Midland leads to the Warrior point, and they are up 3-2 here in set number 2. Winner will advance to tomorrow's national title game, where they will play number 4 Corbin. Corbin, a 4-set win over the top overall seed earlier tonight in Eastern Oregon. That was a 4-set win for Corbin. Holen in the serve receive, outside to Anna Holen, hangs in the air. Played by Midland. Jamestown unable to convert, and a successful attack by the Warriors, 4-2.
Little jumble scrambled on the Jamestown side there, getting good touches, not able to control it. Midland here wanting to continue a little run here, push that margin in the score early here in set 2.
Valinch serving. Jamestown, they'll send it up to their middle. That's Lexi Olson who puts it away. Her 4th kill, and it's 4-3 in favor of Midland in set number 2. Ellie Holen will serve for the Jimmies. Jimmies won the first one, 26-24 in extra time. Ellie Holen serving deep. Flores takes it. Leinbach out of the middle, hit over by Ringler, and down it goes. Abby Ringler, the leader for the Warriors in the first set, continues here. Her 5th kill. Side out for Midland. 5-3 is the score. Warriors in front. This is Moss serving. Played by Holen, and an ace for the Warriors. And Midland with a quick 3-point lead, 6-3 is the score. Moss will serve again. Second ace for the Warriors, 1 for Jamestown so far. Moss serving, played by Holen. Hagerly setting up the right-hand side, hit over by Sherman. Midland digs it up. That's an outside attack. Mosier hits it out of bounds. Point for Jamestown. 6-4 in favor of Midland.
Midland able to pick up that line tip. Not getting it all the way to the net. Setter running off there, pushing it high to the outside, but just kind of an out of system off the net. Troublesome set there to work with.
Budenhagen serving. First contact by Valinch. Here is a slide. Got it for Midland. Yet another slide. Ringler, I believe, again worth the kill. 7-4 in favor of Midland.
Ringler going in deep cross court again in between those defenders. If the set timing is right and you can work around the block, work over the block, work through it, that deep cross is pretty good bet.
Kaylin Scott serving. Holen blocked by the Warriors. And the Warriors with the block. That was the setter Leinbach with the block. And it's 8-4, Midland in front.
First time we saw Holen getting slowed down a little bit.
It was the setter, Leinbach with the block. Johnson, and that'll be a double contact called against Jamestown. Their setter, Paige Oswald. Another point for Midland as they coming out how they need to here in set 2. Good response, coming out to a fast 9-4 lead. After dropping that first set, here comes the serve by Midland, Ellie Holen. And Jamestown's going to be unable to get to it. An ace again for Midland. And it's 10-4 in favor of the Warriors.
Midland serving aggressively right now, causing some havoc for the Jamestown passers. They're a little bit out of sorts, not able to get a good, clean pass for their setter.
Did not see that from the Jimmies in the first set. It was pretty cleanly played. Jamestown on the attack, dug up by Warriors. Leinbach outside, roll shot by Flores. There is Holen. This is Hagerly with a big swing on the right side, and Callie Hagerly puts it away. Her 5th kill. That ends the run for Midland, 10-5 on the side out. Jamestown with serve. This will be Anna Holen serving. Anna Holen serving. Ziski will swing on the left side. Holen serves it to the far side. Here's the slide to Ringler. Blocked back by Jamestown. Flores on the left side. Good get by Holen. And Midland will reload. Back outside to Flores. Another block by Jamestown. What a point. Got to credit the libero, Ellie Holen, a diving save in the back row.
Diving save, keeping the rally going. Able to control it, too, keeping it on the Jamestown side.
10-6, Holen with another serve. Here's the slide to Ringler. Kept alive by Ellie Holen. Set goes right side. Hagerly with another swing. This time dug up by Midland. Bump set Leinbach. Flores on the left side pin. Holen digs it up. Here's the right side. Hagerly down the line. Run down by Midland. Leinbach dumps it across. Buy herself, her team some time. Hagerly with a big swing. Midland got the block. Boy, this is awesome stuff right now.
Back and forth. The point before Flores for Midland was blocked. And now on this point, she puts the block on, right? So trading points, really responding well. I say that because she responded well, right? She had an error, and then she comes back with a nice block for her team. But it's fun. You're right.
11-6. Midland with a 5-point lead and another ace. Midland continues to serve tough. An ace for Midland. Lily Rowe with the ace. And it's 12-6. Jamestown has both timeouts. Coach John Hagerly not going to use one here. Rowe serving. Holland has it. Set goes outside by Oswald. Swing by Ziske and just found some room down the line. Ziske with the kill. No, they're going to overrule. They're pointing Midland's way, I guess.
The down official, I couldn't tell if they're saying it hit the antenna and was out of bounds or if it was wide on the end line.
Not sure.
Out of bounds.
Coach Hagerly asking for an explanation. 13-6. And looks like it's going to be a conversation. Now I see it. Holland was talking to the top official. And we will be going status quo here. 13-6 is the score on the point by Midland. Holland in serve receives. Set goes to Johnson. Blocked by Midland. Samuelson with the block. And Midland right now is rolling up 14-6.
Samuelson pressing over, making sure there was no room for the Jimmies to get through there. Johnson trying to swing back across her body, denied.
Rowe serving. Set goes to Hagerly. Dug up by Midland. Joust at the net. Jamestown gets control. Back outside to Hagerly. Blocked by Midland. They are rolling, and it's their defense blocking, and in the back row that's doing it. Timeout Jamestown.
Midland is causing some frustration on the Jamestown side. You said it's in a variety of areas too, right? They're being aggressive on their serve. They're getting their blocks up, and then they just keep attacking.
15-6, Midland in front. We'll take a timeout. You're watching the NAIA Volleyball National Semifinals on the web. Welcome back to the Tyson Event Center. Timeout called by Jamestown. Midland, after dropping the first set late, 26-24, Midland in control in set two, 15-6. And I think our question was answered, Beth, in terms of how Midland would respond. I'd say pretty well right now.
Yes, very well so far in set two for Midland. They are serving well, and they're just playing some relentless defense.
Frustrating Jamestown and their attackers. Jamestown serve receive. Here's Hagerly on the right side. She'll tip it. Dug up by Midland. Flores with a roll shot. Good get by Holland out of the back row. Johnson hits it out of bounds. Another point for Midland. Midland running away from it here in set two. 16-6 is the score.
I like the idea for the Jimmies running that quick middle attack. Like to see them go back to that, get that rolling for them and their offense.
Serve played by Ziske. Who will get it back on the left side pin, and there is a kill for Aaliyah Ziske. Ends the Midland run, but damage has been done, so to speak. Midland out 16-7, a 9-point advantage here in set two.
It's good margin, but we both know in the sport of volleyball that any lead is not safe until it's final. Midland really needing to stay focused and composed, really want to continue to put pressure on, not let any runs start to snowball.
Hitting air on Midland, and Mosier will continue serving for Jamestown. 16-8 is the score. Mosier floats one to the back row, played by the Warriors. On the slide, and they go to that often. There is another successful slide hit over by Midland. Ending the point, 17-8 is the score. 17-8, Leimbach, the setter, serving. That was Carrie Beathy from Hope Leimbach. And Leimbach back to serve. Played by Holen in the back row. Set goes outside to Ziske, blocked back by Midland. Back out, Holen will send it across. Midland, what do? Leimbach out of the middle, tipped by Jamestown. Underneath it is Oswald to Olsen out of the middle, chased down by Midland, and Jamestown will get another swing. Oswald this time to Hagerly, played by Midland. Midland throws it outside, Flores cross court, good dig by Holen. And a player in the net probably against Jamestown, point Midland.
Yep, down official called number 4. Wilson caught her in the net on that play. Unfortunate because Ellie Holen, the libero for Jamestown, she was all over during that play.
Covers a lot of ground.
Rally, yes, the entire court.
Midland on the attack. Flores cross court. That's out of bounds. No touch. It'll be a side out for Jamestown. 18-9. Midland has doubled up Jamestown here in set number 2. Hagerly back to serve. Hagerly will serve and set the next 3 spots. Olsen and Ziske, along with Sherman, are your hitters. There's an ace. Quick point there by Jamestown. Hagerly with the ace. 18-10 is the score. Don't count out Jamestown. I've seen them go on extended runs. This is not over yet. Here's the Hagerly serve. Played in the back row by Valinch. Flores, cross court, dug up Ellie Holen. Hagerly sets up Ziske on the left side. Midland will dig it up. Here comes a right side attack to Moss. Jamestown blocks it back. Midland, Leimbach, back set Flores. Great dig by Holen. Positioned pretty nicely. Out back row attack, Holen. Dug up Midland, taken out of the net by Valinch. Hit over by Flores. Jamestown, quick attack out of the middle. Hit over by Olsen. Leimbach to the middle. Jamestown has it. Hagerly back outside Ziske. That's touch. Should be a Jamestown point and is. Jamestown with the long rally, 18-11. Maybe here come the Jimmies back.
Hard-earned point right there. They had to battle for that one, and they earned it. They won it. Continue their run right here.
Hagerly has served the last 2 points. This one goes into the nets. Point for Midland, 19-11.
She might have been a little tired from that last rally.
19-11, Warriors with serve. This will be Flores. Serving for Midland. Jamestown with 1 timeout left. Coach Gieselman for Midland has both. Hagerly with the ball. Set up Ziske. Dug up Flores. Leimbach underneath it. Sets up the middle. Jamestown will run it down and will send over a free ball. Here comes Midland. Right side this time to Moss. Dug up by Jamestown, and they're unable to get to the second ball as they get tripped up. Everyone seems to be okay. It'll be a point for Midland. They lead 20-11 and a timeout called by Jamestown. John Hagerly, the head coach for the Jimmies. Final timeout. 20-11, Midland with the lead here in set 2. Back with more from the Tyson Event Center in a moment.
Kansas Wesleyan is an exciting university and a vibrant community.
It offers unique, nationally ranked academic programs, engaging activities, and successful athletic teams.
KWU combines all of these strengths to open doors for your future.
Learn more today at kwU.edu.
Welcome back to the Tyson Event Center, set number 2 of this semifinal between GPAC rivals Jamestown and Midland. Jamestown leads the match 1-0, a 26-24 win in the first, but Midland responding with a 20-11 lead in set two. Jamestown out of timeouts. This is a set that Midland has led from the start. Got off to a big lead, a 10-4 lead. Jamestown's been playing catch-up ever since, but right now Midland in front, 20-11. Warriors will serve. This is Flores. Sends one to the back row. Holen digs it up. Here's Ziski on the left side. And that is down on the floor. Ziski with the kill, 20-12. Jamestown with the side out and point. Serving will be Avery Byer for the Jimmies. 20-12. Jamestown, they've gotten to within 6. That's as close as they have got in a while. And a near ace for Byer. Midland will send a free ball across, sends it short. See what Jamestown can do. Right side it goes to Sherman, tools it off the block. Jamestown with the point, 20-13, within 7 here in set number 2. Serve is Byer for the Jimmies. Midland with both timeouts if Coach Gieselman needs them. Top of the tape, an ace. So Jamestown with 2 back-to-back points, quick, 20-14. It's a 6-point Midland lead.
Sometimes that net is your best friend, other times you hate it. That time working in the favor of the Jimmy serve.
Byer serving again. Taking down the line. Leinbach outside, and with the kill on the outside, Addison Mosier puts it away. 21-14, Midland with a 7-point lead. Mosier with that kill. 5'7" freshman from Sergeant Bluff. Here's the serve by Valinch. Played in the back row by Jamestown, hit over by Olson. Midland will recover outside. Here's another swing by the freshman. Back-to-back kills for Addison Mosier. And a point for Midland, 22-14. And Jamestown will call a I thought they were out of timeouts, but I'm going to be mistaken unless a Midland called it. But
I thought they were out of timeouts as well.
Midland called it. Jamestown did. All right. I miscounted. So, timeout Jamestown, 22-14. Midland with the lead. We'll be back after a short timeout. You're watching the NAIA Volleyball National Championship.
There are 2 key moments in any college journey: when an acceptance letter arrives and the day the college education is paid off. And CollegeAV Student Loans is with you to help cover costs all along the way. We offer stress-free private student loans for undergrads, grad students, for parents, even loans to refinance your existing loans. Whether you're starting college, already in the workplace, or just trying to figure things out, turn to CollegeAV and breathe easy.
Did you know only 2% of college graduates feel that they've had a magical college experience? At St. Thomas University, we see the magic happening every day. When your professor becomes your mentor and learning becomes your passion. When you join a student organization and meet your friends for life. When your classes and activities prepare you for the real world and a successful career. At STU, our students live the magic, and their college experience leads to limitless possibilities. Visit stu.edu today.
Back at the Tyson Event Center, 22-14 is our score. Midland with the lead, and the confusion on our end in terms of that darn media timeout, Beth.
They had the media timeout at 15. We marked it down in our notes. We'll be accountable to that. That was our fault.
That's on us. 22-14 now. Jamestown is out of timeouts. They cannot stop play. Here's the serve received by Jamestown. It is Sherman on the right side. A little joust at the net. Midland puts it away. Midland 2 points away from tying the match at 1 set apiece.
Doing it with authority right now. Midland playing well, still serving aggressive.
23-14, Midland 2 points away. Here's Valinch serving. So it's one deep. Jamestown with serve receive. They'll send a free ball across. Midland has it outside. Mosier, down it goes. Set point coming up for Midland. An impressive 24-14 lead right now in set 2. 24-14, the Midland fans in front of us on their feet making some noise. 24-14, Serving will be Valinch. Jamestown serve receive outside, and Holen says wait just a minute. We're going to play a little more volleyball in set 2.
Not so fast. I'm going to jump and touch the ceiling and then slam it straight down. Great swing from Holen.
24-15, Ellie Holen back to serve. Still set point for Midland. And Midland will play it with Valinch. Set goes outside. Mosier tools it off the block. Second set is official. Midland ties the match. A 25-15 win in set 2. We're tied at 1 set apiece. Back with more from the Tyson Event Center after an extended break between sets 2 and 3. Coming up next.
I've been thinking about this for a long time. I thought if that's out there, I want to make sure I see it and I get involved in it, because to me, this was music to my ears. I was blown away. When you look at today's kid, the millennium kid, they learn by being able to see it. If I can see it, it's a great chance that I can do it. The First Down Playbook is a tool that can essentially change the way we teach the game.
While many things have changed at Spring Arbor University since 1873, some things have remained the same, like our commitment to providing a top-tier education that is centered on Jesus Christ as the perspective for learning. We believe that spiritual growth goes hand in hand with academic discovery, and that is something that has been core to our mission for 150 years. Join our thousands of world-shaping alumni and let your light shine at Spring Arbor University.
The landscape of sports is changing. AI is the next evolution. We're bringing it to fields and gyms everywhere with Huddle Focus. Just mount it, set it, and forget it. Multiple lenses, AI player tracking, automatic recording, or record on the fly with the Focus app. Instant uploads and flexible live streaming options. AI is changing sports. Use it to your advantage. Visit huddle.com/focus today.
Welcome back to the Tyson Event Center as we move into set number 3 of this semifinal. Midland and Jamestown locked in 1 set apiece. Jamestown won a tight one in the first one, 26-24. Midland responded in a second set that was all Warriors, 25-15, a lead from start to finish in that one as they took care of business. 25-15 is the score. Now, we talked about after the first set, how would Midland respond? A little adversity, losing a close one where they had the lead late. Now the same question for Jamestown. That's their first loss at the championship in sets, and it was a convincing one at that.
Very convincing, yes. How will they respond? That is the question. Not having lost a set in quite some time. Just a set, not a match, but just a set.
So the first point goes to Midland. It's the Warriors serving. Hope Lineback, the All-American setter. Outside it goes Jamestown on the tag. No touch. Midland with back-to-back points to start set 3. It's 2-0. Midland with the lead. From the stats point of view, this one is very tight as well. After the 2 sets, both teams had 11 errors, both hitting around 20%. Blocking-wise, Midland a slight edge there by 1, 5-4. Point for Jamestown, 2-1 is the score. That was Logan Sherman who put it away. So Jamestown will serve, trailing 2-1. Winner will advance to play Corbin in the national title game tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Attacked by Midland out of the middle. Now we have a joust returned by Jamestown. Falls on the Midland side. Jamestown ties it at 2.
50-50 ball at the top of the net. A joust, as you call it. Those are tough. Sometimes I feel like being the second person to touch it, right, because you're pushing back after that initial strike, tends to be the winner.
And Jamestown sets up the double block against Flores. Another point for the Jimmies. They've rattled off 3 in a row. 3-2 is the score. Double block set up that time. Redditt going out to the left side pin for Midland. Hagerly serving. Midland needing a side out. And another block. Jamestown taking control of the net right now. 4-2, Jimmies with the lead. Time it was Lexi Olson with the block. On the Midland attack that went to the middle. Serving will be Hagerly. Jamestown scored in the last 4 points. Here's an attack and another block. 3 in a row by Jamestown.
They are a solid wall right now. Midland has tried their middle. They've tried their outsides a couple times. Looks like they're maybe stacked a little differently. Jamestown, though, every time they've got an answer.
5-2 is the score. I feel like blocking is contagious as well. Once you get one, now an ace. Midland on the ropes here, and Coach Gieselman up off the bench quick. Senses it as well. 6-2, what a run by Jamestown. 6 straight points. 6-2 lead, Jamestown in front. Be back in a moment with more volleyball from the Tyson Event Center. Back at the Tyson Event Center, Jamestown with a 6-0 run. They've opened up a 6-2 lead in set 3 against Midland, forcing the Warriors into an early timeout in this third set.
They have some revitalized energy here at the beginning of set 3, coming out really strong, putting up walls at the net for their block. See if they can continue the 6-0 run.
Match tied at 1 set apiece. Jamestown won a tight one in the first one. All Midland in set 2. Here in set 3 right now, 6-2 is the score. Hagerly for Jamestown with serve. Reinbach goes. Another one. 4 in a row by Jamestown. Another block, this time on the slide.
I am beyond impressed. This time on the slide, like we said, they are blocking anything that Midland is throwing at it. For Midland, I would say hit high hands, go around, be smart, right? Let your defense maybe bring you back into this if offense isn't clicking.
And a miss hit there by Lexi Olson. The run is over, but what a run it was for Jamestown, 7-3. Flores with the kill. Flores drops back to serve. Talia Flores, the 5th-year senior for the Warriors. Hagerly with a bump set outside. Ziski tips it over the block. Midland recovers. Midland sends it outside. Roll shot by Moss. Jamestown under it. Outside Ziski. Cross court. Diving save by Valinch. Midland will bring it to the outside. Hit over by Mosier. Jamestown back. Back row attack. Holen. That was something different. We haven't seen a lot of that. Midland will return it. And here comes Jamestown. Quick attack to Olsen out of the middle. Pancake by Valinch. Flores will send it across. Holen digs it up. Hagerly right side to Sherman. Dug up by Midland, and the point continues. Long rally here. Ziski left side. Good get by Flores. Leinbach out of the middle to Samuelson. Blocked by Jamestown. Jimmy's will get it back out of the middle. Olsen tools it off the block, and the longest rally of the match is won by Jamestown. 8-3 is the score.
Olsen has the middle for the Jimmy, staying an option for her setter here, finding a way to put it away, finish that long, long rally.
Avery Byer to serve for Jamestown. Byer floats one over to the far side. Leinbach, back row attack Flores, dug up by Hagerly. Holen takes second contact outside to Anna Holen. Dug up by Midland, and the setter's foot went over the, or going to be called for the double contact. Either way, it's a violation. Point Jamestown.
That dig close to the net. Back row setter running to the front row. Just hard kind of body control with it being so tight to the net. Not able to get a clean hand on it.
9-3, here's the serve from Jamestown. Set goes to the right-hand side. Moss, dug up by Jamestown. Hagerly sets up Olsen out of the middle. Played by Valinch. Midland will send it across on the second ball. Outside, Holen, cross court, down. Jamestown with another point. That's Anna Holen, 10-3 Jimmies.
Jamestown letting their defense fuel their offense, turning it, transitioning it into offense that they're able to terminate. Great up in the back court. I believe it was Avery Byer.
And it is Byer serving here. Flores takes first contact. Set goes outside. And Jamestown with another block, their 5th of this set. 11-3, this all Jamestown right now.
For Midland, wanting to see those sets a little farther off the net until their hitters can get back in a rhythm. Keep them off the net a little bit. Ask your hitters to work around that block when it's so tight. Jamestown's block is just smothering it.
And Midland will set up Savannah Berger, who just checked in, and Jamestown called for being in the net. So a side out for the Warriors. The substitution kind of in place of a timeout, just kind of a way to stop the momentum a little bit for Coach Gieselman, and it worked. Back to serve will be Valinch. Valinch serving, played by Ellie Holen in the back row. Set goes to Anna Holen. Good dig by Valinch in the back row. Midland will chase it down into the net. Point Jamestown. This is a Jamestown right now. A lot of energy.
A lot of energy, momentum on their side, clicking on all cylinders, really. Midland just struggling to get in a rhythm, to get in a groove. Need to build back some confidence, starting here with a pass.
Holland with a short serve, overpass, and
not that pass.
Not that pass. I don't think that's what you wanted.
Bummer, no.
Johnson puts the overpass down. Another quick point for the Jimmies, out to a 13-4 lead, and Coach Gieselman has seen enough. His second and final timeout of set 3. We'll be back to finish this set off after this short timeout.
Kansas Wesleyan is an exciting university and a vibrant community.
It offers unique, nationally ranked academic programs, engaging activities, and successful athletic teams.
KWU combines all of these strengths to open doors for your future.
Learn more today at kwU.edu.
There are two key moments in any college journey: when an acceptance letter arrives and the day the college education is paid off. And CollegeAV Student Loans is with you to help cover costs all along the way. We offer stress-free private student loans for undergrads, grad students, for parents, even loans to refinance your existing loans. Whether you're starting college, already in the workplace, or just trying to figure things out, turn to CollegeAV and breathe easy.
Back at the Tyson Event Center, Jamestown in front 13-4, a 7-2 run since the last timeout, and Midland calling their final timeout. This is just a flip of the second set. This set all Jamestown after Midland dominated play in set 2.
It is a complete opposite. Jamestown able to adjust well in between sets 2 and 3, coming out really strong. Midland needing to regroup, refocus here, change the trajectory of this set 3.
And the Jamestown serve, outside it goes. That's Mosier. Jamestown with a touch. They have control. Will send it across deep to the corner. Here comes Midland out of the middle. That was Ringler. Jamestown returns it. Midland reloads. Right side, top of the tape. Jamestown, at this point, they're just digging everything up, and they dig that up, and they block everything. Dig, block, doesn't matter defensively. They are just dominating things.
A valiant effort on the defensive side in every area. You are right, Matt. Wow, this is pretty incredible. Just the turnaround, like you said, the difference between these two sets. We're seeing different teams on both sides.
Right side, here's a slide, Ringler, and that time she puts it away. Abby Ringler, haven't called her name a lot since the first set. That is her 5th kill, 14-5 is the score. Jamestown in front. Serving will be Moss for Midland. And there is a near ace. Nope, Jamestown will get to it, of course. Midland, though, has Jamestown back on their heels. Jamestown with another near block, and Midland hits it out of bounds, set up by another great defensive play by this Jimmy's team.
I like the idea of the slide right ahead, been working. I want to see that set a little farther off the net. Give your hitter a chance to work around that block.
Jamestown a 10-point lead, 15-5 is the score. Here's the serve from the Jimmies. Leinbach, another slide to Midland. That one's out of bounds. Point Jamestown.
A little rattled, as we can see, maybe a little, maybe more than a little.
Yeah.
They're rattled as hitters on the Midland side, just trying to do anything to get back in a rhythm, back in a groove.
Top of the tape serve goes on the Midland side. Here's Ringler again. Jamestown blocks it back. Midland reloads outside. Mosier, no touch. Another point, Jamestown. Coach Gieselman will send in a sub here. Coming in, number 3, Cortland Schaefer will check in for the first time. Coach Gieselman's just searching for something right now to spark his team and change the momentum swing. There's Schaefer. She'll get a swing right out of the gate. Dug up by Jamestown. Outside Holen. Big swing. And it's just put down. Holen with a big kill. Point Jamestown.
No area of the court is safe when Holen is swinging. Right here, sharp cross again. Boom. Very sharp.
18-5 is the score. It was 25-15 Midland in set 2. Right now, all Jamestown 18-5. Midland on the attack. Jamestown blocks it back. Here comes the free ball. Jimmies will have it. Oswald set to Hagerly. Cross court. Lots of room in the front. And the run continues. Jamestown in front. 19-5 is the score. This is unbelievable.
It really is. Jamestown doing so many things right. They're going to want to carry that through into the next set, assuming this continues to play out the way that it is. For Midland right now, focusing on one thing, doing that well, they just need to get their passing back, right? Then get their passing back, use that momentum through the rest of this set into set 4. But they got to start there. They got to start with defense and passing.
Kaylin Scott to serve for Midland. Long run for the setter, Oswald. Jamestown, it's Holen who puts it away. Set was off the net. Kind of a tough ball to handle, but she made the most of it.
Made it look easy.
20-6. Midland right now, 2 kills, 11 errors, and 31 attacks. And that's all Jamestown. It's Jamestown, their blocking and their defense has just been unstoppable. Flores over the block, dug up Jamestown. Jamestown on the attack, and that just sails long. It'll be point for Midland. 20-7 on the side out for the Warriors. Warriors will have serve. This will be Lily Rowe serving for the Warriors. 20-7, Jamestown with the lead, trying to take a 2-1 lead in this semifinal match. Jamestown. Set goes to Johnson. That goes out of bounds. No touch. It'll be a point for Midland. Jamestown really wanted a touch. I just didn't see it or hear it. But 20-8 is the score. Midland with serve. Here's the serve from Rowe. Holen in serve receive. Outside. Swing by Ziski. And that's outside the antenna. Midland strings together 3 straight points. 20-9 is the score here in set number 3. 3 straight scored by the Warriors. Rowe back to serve. Down the line. Taken by Ziski. Back row attack, Holen. Midland digs it up. Line box sends it over on the second ball. Jamestown. Back row attack, Holen. Midland digs it up. Linebach out of the middle. Blocked by Jamestown. Little popcorn at the net. Here comes Midland on the left side. Flores dug up by Holen. Right side. Hagerly puts it away. Callie Hagerly with the kill. 21-9 in favor of Jamestown.
Better in-system play. That last rally and a few points there from Midland. So some improvement. We like to see that. Have them continue that play. But again, Jamestown, tough. Smart shots, deep corner there.
Mosier serving. Warriors will run it down. It'll be Flores. Flores will tip it over. Here comes Jamestown. And it's tipped over by Olsen. Midland will run under it. Flores sends it across. Here comes Jamestown again. This is Oswald. Hagerly on the right side. Midland gets a hand on it. Flores set off the net, hits it across. Jamestown, Olsen puts it away. Lexi Olsen out of the middle. Her 5th kill, 22-9 Jamestown.
Olsen again with good vision, finding the open spots on the net. In that rally, even the miscues and the missed timings that Jamestown had, they were still able to get it over the net. So even the things that they're not doing well, they're turning into a good play for themselves.
And a left side attack. Ziski puts it away, 23-9. Midland scored 3 in a row. Now Jamestown responds with a 3-0 run. 2 points away from a 2-1 lead. Here's the serve by Mosier. On the slide, that's Ringler. Jamestown digs it up outside Ziski. Cross court, dug up by Flores. Jamestown gets it back. Set goes to Hagerly on the right side. Punched up by Valinch. Jamestown there to tap it down, and they'll serve for the set. 24-9, Jimmy's with the lead. Set point number 1 for Jamestown to take a 2-1 lead in this semifinal. Jamestown with serve. Flores in serve receive. Gets it back on the left side pin. And we have a net violation called on Jamestown. Point for Midland. 24-10 is the score. Midland will serve. It'll be Linebach serving for the Warriors. 24-10 is our score. Set point number 2 for Jamestown. Linebach set to go to the near side. Ziske. Here's Hagerly on the right side. Midland digs it up. Valench underneath it. Left side Flores. Holland digs it up. For the win, Hagerly, right side. Down it goes. That's going to do it for set number 3. Jamestown, a convincing win, 25-10. They take a 2-1 sets lead.
Jimmy's playing so well right now. Looking to continue winning for Midland. Have a short memory, right? Forget about it. It's done. Doesn't matter what the score is. New set.
We'll take a break. We'll come back with the 4th set after this timeout.
Did you know only 2% of college graduates feel that they've had a magical college experience? At St. Thomas University, we see the magic happening every day. When your professor becomes your mentor and learning becomes your passion. When you join a student organization and meet your friends for life. When your classes and activities prepare you for the real world and a successful career. At STU, our students live the magic, and their college experience leads to limitless possibilities. Visit stu.edu today.
I've been thinking about this for a long time. I thought, if that's out there, I want to make sure I see it and I get involved in it, because to me, this was music to my ears. I was blown away. When you look at today's kid, the millennium kid, they learn by being able to see it. If I can see it, it's a great chance that I can do it. The First Down Playbook is a tool that can essentially change the way we teach the game.
Welcome back to the Tyson Event Center. We head to set number 4 in our second semifinal. Number 2 ranked Jamestown, a 2-1 lead over number 3 Midland in an all GPAC semifinal. And first set was tight the entire way, 26-24. And then we've had 2 blowouts. Midland, a 25-15 win in set 2. Jamestown answered a 25-10 win in set 3. I'm not really sure what to expect anymore here in set 4.
I have no idea, but I'm excited to find out here. And blocking is going to continue, that's for sure.
And that's how Jamestown turned this in their favor, was the blocking in that second. We think it was probably 7 blocks alone in that third set.
And that's a lot of blocks, just owning and controlling that net, frustrating your opponent, making your opponent choose different shots, second guess themselves. Do I have this shot open? Do I not?
Tied at 1. Midland facing a must-win fourth set. Jamestown with a win will advance to tomorrow's national championship contest. Jamestown with a clean pass. They get it to their middle hitter, Lexi Olson, who puts it away. 2-1 in favor of Jamestown.
Olson doing a good job tonight for Jamestown in the middle, apart a lot of those blocks, but then an offensive weapon as well.
Jamestown with serve. And Midland, Linebach to the right-hand side. Kept alive by Jamestown. Outside, it's Holen, and there's a block by Midland. Jesse Moss there, among others. We're tied at 2.
A spark there for the Warriors, a block of their own to boost the confidence.
Back to serve will be the Warriors. This will be Valinch. Serving for Midland. Midland won the regular season meeting between these two in 5 sets up in Jamestown, North Dakota. And Olson delivers another kill for the Jimmies, 3-2 in favor of Jamestown.
A little miss hit on that, not quite a perfect connection, but sometimes that's almost better, right? When you don't get a full swing, catch your opponent off guard.
And that time the net is your friend. Again for Jamestown as the rolls over and an ace for Ellie Holen. Nothing you can do if you're Midland about that. Forget it and move on. 4-2 is the score. Outside attack, Mosier. Dug up by Jamestown. And Holen set. Good adjustment in the air, hitting it over with the left hand. Midland blocked back for the moment by Jamestown. Midland will retry. Down the line, dug up by Holen. Bump set. This is Anna Holen. Cross court. Good get by Valinch. Midland will go to the middle. They'll tip it across. Here comes Jamestown. And on the second ball, Hagerly puts it away. And Jamestown out to a quick 5-2 lead.
That side push from Hagerly in the back row, completely catching them off guard. Midland unable to get it up. Even though she's back row, still an offensive weapon for the Jimmies.
Midland set off the net. They'll go cross court. Dug up by Jamestown. Holen on the left side. Down it goes. And a Holen again with the kill. 6-2. Love watching her just jump and hang in the air.
A good swing. That set was dying inside. She adjusted her approach. Midland not adjusting their block in a little bit, so she's able to get that cross-court open swing.
6-2. Jamestown with the early lead. Midland in need of a side out. Johnson sends it across. Midland digs it up. Outside it goes. Here's Mosier. Kept alive by Jamestown. Bump set Holen. Could she do it again? This time it's dug up by Valinch. Midland out of the middle. And Jamestown tracks it down as they have these last 2 sets. Midland, middle attack. Dug up by Ellie Holen. And Jamestown, did they do it again? No. This time Midland with the kill. Great hustle play though. Boy, both fans applauding their team's efforts. A lot of effort being played here.
Great pursuit. Both sides at times just sticking one arm out, just getting the touch to keep it alive.
Midland down 6-3, set number 4. Warriors with serve. Serve taken by Holen in the back row. Hagerly sets up right side. Sherman hits it over. Midland on the attack out of the middle. That was Ringler. Kept alive Jamestown. Holen on the outside. There's the block by Midland. Linebach along with Ringler combined for the block point. Warriors.
Taking away that line. Holen trying to cut it back there towards the line. Linebach saying no way, not this time.
Holen gets it back and tough angle that time. Hits it into the net. So Midland has put together 3 straight points, trailing 6-5 in a must-win 4th set for the Warriors. 6-5 is the score. Serving will be Moss. Try to continue the run for the Warriors. Moss. Tough serve outside. Here's Holen. Kept alive by Flores for Midland. Outside Mosier, and she puts it away. Good answer by Midland when they need it the most. They have tied this set at 6.
Midland's attackers looking much more comfortable than they did in set 3, swinging aggressively. swinging at the block, through holes in the block, through the seams.
Jamestown sends a free ball across. Flores will chase it down.
Wow.
Great hustle by the Warriors. Johnson out of the middle. Unable to put it away. Midland, that one's out of bounds. No touch. And Jamestown with a point, 7-6.
I don't know how they kept that one alive on the Midland side.
Great effort by the Warriors just to even return it and extend the point.
Yep.
7-6. Serving will be Budenhagen for the Jimmies. Budenhagen. Valinch in serve receive. On the slide. Well executed. Ringler puts it away. We're tied at 7.
1-on-1. One blocker, one attacker. Here you see the attacker on that slide approach, using those high hands, hitting it off. No chance for a return from Jamestown.
Scott serving. Holen has it in the back row. Hit over by Hagerly. Midland digs it up. They'll attack with Ringler out of the middle. Blocked back. Ringler again. This time puts it away. And Midland, for the first time, leads 8-7 here in set number 4. This one has the makings of set number 1 right now. Back and forth, tight the entire way. Here's the serve from Scott. Played by Jamestown in the back row. Set goes to Hagerly on the right side. Dug up by Valinch. Weinbach outside, cross court. Ellie Holen digs it up. Outside, Anna Holen. She'll tip it into the block. Down it goes. Good decision by Anna Holen. Instead of the power shot, the placement shot.
Change of pace, you're right. Mixing it up. Giving the defense a little something different.
Anna Holen back to serve. We're tied at 8, set 4. Jamestown leads the match 2-1. Serve taken by Valinch. Here is the slide, and Midland puts it away. Ringler, just as she did in the first set, really starting to heat up for Midland. 9-8 in favor of the Warriors.
Good work out of Midland, settling their passing down, being more consistent with their defense. It's definitely helping them right now in set 4.
Ringler leads the Warriors, 11 kills. Right side attack, Hagerly, and she'll cut it around the block. And Hagerly makes it a 9-9 score here in set number 4. Hagerly matching Anna Holen for team high honors, each with 11 kills. Megan Mosier back to serve for Jamestown. Tied at 9, set 4. Jamestown with a 2-1 lead in this semifinal. Serve taken by Scott. Slide to Midland. Jamestown digs it up. Here's Hagerly on the right-hand side. Midland with the dig. Outside Flores, cross court. Tools it off the block for the kill. 10-9, Midland back in front. Teams trading point. Side out volleyball at its best right now. 10-9 is the score. Midland with serve. It's Leinbach serving. 10-9 Midland. Midland needs a win here. Down 2-1 to Jamestown. Leinbach floats one deep. Ziske has it. Right side Hagerly. Tough ball to handle. And we got a joust at the net. Hagerly sends it across. Falls on the Midland side. And I think Coach Gieselman's probably asking about 4 hits.
I think that Jamestown was in the net.
Okay.
On that tight right side attack before. So they were a little frustrated that there wasn't a net call. The play went on. Jamestown then was able to get the point. Furthered the frustration, I'm sure. Potentially it was after the ball had already gone over. I'm not sure if they said it didn't impact the play.
Jamestown with the point. We're tied at 10. And that's the back row attack called on Jamestown. So Midland with the side out in front, 11-10.
Somehow volleyball usually finds a way to work itself out
sure
in
does.
that way.
Midland with serve. It'll be Flores. Midland by 1 in a tight 4th set. Deep serve played by Holen. Hagerly underneath it. Here's the slide to Sherman. Midland will chase it down and extend the play. Here comes Jamestown. Hagerly, left side. Ziske with a big swing. Kept alive by Midland. Mosier dug up by Holen. Hagerly outside. Ziske, big swing. and it was touched, and a point for Jamestown. We are tied at 11 on the kill from Aaliyah Ziski, her 7th of the match. No timeouts called, so could have a media timeout situation.
At 15.
At 15. Jamestown with serve. After a short delay, Jimmy's will serve. This will be Byer serving for Jamestown. To the near side. Played by Mosier. She'll get it back on the left side pin and puts it away.
I don't know how she snuck that through there. The set out of system a little bit to the outside. Tough angle, 2 blockers up. Snuck it through.
Snuck it through, got it around. 12-11. Here's Valinch serving.
Those were the shots that Midland wasn't able to get in set 3, right? Nothing. It was a perfect set. Nothing. Off the net. Nothing. Good adjustment now here in set 4.
Set goes to the right-hand side, and Sherman puts it away. Big swing by the right side. Logan Sherman. We're tied at 12.
Good set there by Hagerly, pushing that ball to the far right pin. Allowed Sherman to go down the line for the Jimmies.
I believe the last time a team scored back-to-back points was Midland at 7-6. Since then, it's been side-out volleyball. Midland setting up the middle. Jamestown with the dig. Hagerly has options. She'll go to Sherman on the right side. Kept alive by Valinch. Midland out of the middle, and she'll put it away. That was Abby Ringler. Ringler with the kill. 13-12 as the teams continue to trade points in a back-and-forth 4th set.
Midland running sort of a middle tempo to Ringler. It's not quite a fast tempo 1. It's not a high 2. It's kind of an in-between, and I'm liking it. Ringler doing a really good job of finding the court when she set that.
And Jamestown, little broken play out of system. Midland gets it back, and Ringler dug up by Hagerly. There is Hohen blocked by Ringler and company. And Midland with a 2-point lead, 14-12. Ringler has come up huge in this 4th set. Up to 13 kills, 4 blocks on the match. Midland with serve. Hagerly goes to the right side. Sherman, big swing. Midland digs it up, set off the net. Mosier. Olin, Hagerly back over to Sherman. Dug over, but out of bounds. And another kill for Logan Sherman, who's been active in this 4th set as well from the right side. 14-13. Here comes a serve from Budenhagen. 14-13 is the score. Jamestown will try to tie it at 14. Set number 4, Jamestown lead the match 2-1. Midland on the attack, and they go to Ringler, who puts it away. And a media timeout, 15-13. Midland with the lead in a must-win 4th set for them. 15-13 is the score. We'll take a break. Come back with more. You are watching the NAIA Volleyball National Championship on the web.
While many things have changed at Spring Arbor University since 1873, some things have remained the same, like our commitment to providing a top-tier education that is centered on Jesus Christ as the perspective for learning. We believe that spiritual growth goes hand in hand with academic discovery, and that is something that has been core to our mission for 150 years. Join our thousands of world-shaping alumni and let your light shine at Spring Arbor University.
Media timeout. Midland with a 15-13 lead in set number 4. Each team has 2 timeouts remaining, and as we've gone back and forth, no big run by either team in a back and forth tight 4th set. Much like set number one, we were kind of wondering how this fourth set would play out, and I like a tighter match, more energy, and it's just more exciting.
More exciting back and forth. And we're still seeing really good rallies, quality volleyball here. Midland able to capture a few blocks already, which I think has propelled them. They're passing better. Both teams seem to be hitting efficiently. See where this one takes us.
Midland on the attack, that's Flores. Jamestown keeps it alive. Bump set to Anna Holen on the left side. Midland digs it up. Out of the middle, Ringler. Jamestown on the dig. Here's Hagerly, right side. Midland with the dig. Out of the middle, Ringler. Diving get for Jamestown. Midland will go back to Ringler. This time she'll finish it off. Abby Ringler with another kill. And Midland in front, 16-13, their largest lead since set number 2.
Seems to be an adjustment, like we said, maybe not as many slides with Ringler, but running that middle tempo with her in front of the setter, that is working right now.
Midland digs the Holen attempt up. Now Jamestown will just send it across. Midland has it. Who else but Ringler? That time goes into the net. Timing was a little off on that slide. 16-14, Jamestown with the side out. Back to serve will be Anna Holen for Jamestown. 16-14, Midland with a 2-point lead. Winner of this match advances to tomorrow's championship contest. Outside and putting it down for Midland was Talia Flores. Side out for Midland, up 17-14. Back to serve will be Rowe for the Warriors with a 3-point lead. 17-14 is our score. Rowe back to serve, taken by Ellie Holen. Quick attack to Johnson. Midland gets a touch, and they will send it across. And Jamestown, a little miscommunication, and a point for Midland.
Flores with a deep roll shot in between the Holen defenders there in the back court.
Timeout called by Jamestown, their first. They have one remaining. 18-14 is our score in set 4. Jamestown leading the match 2-1. We'll be back after a short timeout from the Tyson Event Center.
The landscape of sports is changing. AI is the next evolution. We're bringing it to fields and gyms everywhere with Huddle Focus. Just mount it, set it, and forget it. Multiple lenses, AI player tracking, automatic recording, or record on the fly with the Focus app. Instant uploads and flexible live streaming options. AI is changing sports. Use it to your advantage. Visit huddle.com/focus today.
Back at the Tyson Event Center, Jamestown calls their first time out of set 4. Midland with an 18-14 lead in set 4. Jamestown leads the match 2-1, but Midland looking to force a winner-take-all 5th set, play it to 15, but that's getting ahead of ourselves. A little bit of work yet for Midland to do before we get their 18-14, a 4-point lead for Midland.
Work to do. They have good margin, 4 points, but it's not safe. They need to continue their aggressive serves and really just stay clean and disciplined on defense.
Midland will serve coming out of the Jamestown timeout. Set goes to Hagerly, and she puts it away. Strong right side attack by Hagerly. 18-15 in favor of Midland. Jamestown got what they needed out of the timeout. Stop the rally by Midland. Mosier back to serve for Jamestown. Mosier serving. Taken by Scott out of the back row. Here's Midland on the slide, and it was touched by Jamestown. Another point for Midland on that slide. 19-15, Midland with a 4-point lead. Leinbach back to serve. With Leinbach, the setter in the back row, you get the 3 attackers up front for Midland. 19-15 is the score. Serve taken by Holen. Outside, Ziski. Good get by Valinch outside. Flores, cross court, dug up by Holen. Set goes outside. Another swing by Ziski. Midland digs it up. Roll shot, Flores, kept alive by Jamestown. Right side, Hagerly. That time she got it. Another right side attack for Hagerly. 19-16 as the teams trade points here in set 4.
Hagerly has really mastered that sharp cut shot, sometimes with power, sometimes more just a chop shot, a roll shot. But either way, it is sharp, and she is good at it.
14 kills, that's a team high for Hagerly. Jamestown on the attack, back row attack for Holen. And it's tipped by Midland, down it goes on the Jamestown side. Midland with a side out. 20-16 in favor of Midland here in set 4.
Samuelson in the middle for Midland, staying right there, staying disciplined, waiting for it. Puts up a block.
Flores with a deep serve played by Jamestown. Set goes to the middle, and 4 hits is going to be the call. Midland with back-to-back points. 21-16 here in set number 4.
A little bit of a danger zone now for Jamestown, wanting to side out here and go on a run. They want to keep this one close.
Jamestown needing a side out. Hagerly on the slide to Sherman, dug over by Midland. Hagerly back to Sherman on the right side, puts it away. Logan Sherman with her 6th kill. Hitting over 300 from the right side for the Jimmies. 21-17. Jamestown still with a shot, but you got to start scoring points on serve. Back to serve will be the Jimmies. This will be Byer. Midland, right side attack, roll shot, dug up by Byer. Bump set by Hagerly. Hitting it over is Holen. Smart play by the senior Holen. It was about her only shot, and she does it, puts it down for the kill. 21-18. Jamestown puts together 2 straight. Byer will back to serve to try to cut it to 2. Byer floats one to the back corner. Played by Mosier. Attack out of the middle. Jamestown out of the middle. Olsen. Midland digs it up. Cross court. Down it goes. That was a Jesse Moss on the right side for Midland. It's a 4-point lead for Midland late, 22-18.
A really composed swing there from Moss, cutting it sharp for Midland, working around that block, putting Midland in a really good spot to finish the set.
Valinch serving outside. That's Holen with a roll shot, kept alive by Midland. Bump set, right side, and back-to-back kills for Moss. Midland 2 points away from forcing a decisive 5th set. Timeout, Jamestown. Their final timeout, Midland 2 points away from forcing set number 5. We'll have the conclusion of set 4 here after this short timeout.
Kansas Wesleyan is an exciting university and a vibrant community.
It offers unique, nationally ranked academic programs, engaging activities, and successful athletic teams.
KWU combines all of these strengths to open doors for your future.
Learn more today at kwU.edu.
Back to the Tyson Event Center, 23-18. Midland with just 2 points away from forcing a 5th and final decisive set in this semifinal. Jamestown using their final timeout. 23-18, Midland with the lead in a must-win 4th set for the Warriors. Midland will serve to try to close things out. It'll be Volleyball serving for the Warriors. And Jamestown setting up their serve receive. Here comes the serve from Volleyball, played by Holen. Eagerly to Sherman on the right side. And that's outside the antenna, out of bounds. Midland will serve for the set. 24-18. 24-18 is the score. Volleyball to serve. Here's the serve. Holen. Hagerly to Olson. Kept alive by Midland. They'll bring it to the front. Midland will send it across. Jamestown will have options. They'll send it outside to Holen. Out of bounds. We're headed to a fifth set here in this semifinal as Midland with a 25-18 win in the fourth. We're going to a fifth set. Winner take all, played to 15, win by 2.
How exciting. We've seen both teams respond after some pretty decisive losses. And now we're going to have a quick set 5-15. It's like a brand new game now.
Fifth set, here we come at the Tyson Event Center. The winner will advance to the championship tomorrow. We'll have it for you here after a short break.
There are two key moments in any college journey: when an acceptance letter arrives and the day the college education is paid off. And CollegeAV Student Loans is with you to help cover costs all along the way. We offer stress-free private student loans for undergrads, grad students, for parents, even loans to refinance your existing loans. Whether you're starting college, already in the workplace, or just trying to figure things out, turn to CollegeAV and breathe easy.
Did you know only 2% of college graduates feel that they've had a magical college experience? At St. Thomas University, we see the magic happening every day. When your professor becomes your mentor and learning becomes your passion. When you join a student organization and meet your friends for life. When your classes and activities prepare you for the real world and a successful career. At STU, our students live the magic, and their college experience leads to limitless possibilities. Visit stu.edu today.
I've been thinking about this for a long time. I thought, if that's out there, I want to make sure I see it and I get involved in it, because to me, this was music to my ears. I was blown away. When you look at today's kid, the millennium kid, they learn by being able to see it. If I can see it, it's a great chance that I can do it. The First Down Playbook is a tool that can essentially change the way we teach the game.
Back at the Tyson Event Center, we're heading to a fifth set. the stakes couldn't be much higher. Winner will go to a championship contest tomorrow to play Corbin in a championship game, but first a 5th set. And they played it to 15, win by 2. Quick start, probably imperative here.
Quick start is right. Both teams wanting to come out firing. 5th set goes so fast.
And it's Jamestown with the first point as Ziski puts it away. 1-0 Jamestown. We were talking in between sets. We thought the coin flip would be important because the team on our right-hand side, the team Jamestown is on, is unbeaten today on that side in this match. I don't know if you want to start or finish there.
We're going to find out here.
Correct. Jamestown on the attack, and it's Olsen who puts it away. Jamestown out to a quick 2-0 lead. Jamestown out to a 2-0 lead. Did a little check in Midland, 4-2 in 5-setters this year. Jamestown 5-1 in 5-setters this season.
Both have played quite a few 5-setters. This is not new territory to them this season.
And Midland won the 5-setter against Jamestown in the regular season. Jamestown on the attack. Hitting it over is Sherman. Midland will dig it up. They'll send it across. And out of bounds. Jamestown with a quick 3-0 lead in set number 5.
Just long on that attack. No blockers up, but just a little bit of a mishit there for Midland.
Jamestown with a 3-0 lead. Midland out of the middle. Good get by Ellie Holen. Right side, Sherman. There's a block by Midland. That ends the run and puts Midland on the board. 3-1 in favor of Jamestown in set number 5.
Flores from Midland shutting down that line shot. We've seen Sherman hit it a couple times. Midland remembered, they shut it down.
And Midland will serve for the first time in set number 5. Out of the middle, that's Olsen. Dug up by Midland. Midland will go to work, and that hit goes out of bounds. No touch. Point for Jamestown, out to a 4-1 lead. Set 5. Teams will trade sides of the floor midway through this. Each team still allotted 2 timeouts. And I don't think there's a media timeout in set 5. Flores in serve receive. Linebach outside, and a swing for Moss, who puts it away. Side out for Midland. It's 4-2 Jamestown. 4-2 Jamestown with the lead in this 5th set. 2 rivals from the Great Plains Athletic Conference finished 1st and 2nd during the conference regular season. Holen in serve receives. Set goes outside to Anna Holen. Diving get for Midland out of the middle. And down it goes. It was Ringler putting it away. Midland within 1.
Ringler continuing from set 4, being aggressive in the middle. Still running that same tempo.
Another serve coming. This can tie it here with a Midland point. It's Valinch serving. Jamestown has it. Holen shoves it across. Midland digs it up for the tie. Right side, yes. Moss puts it away. We're tied at 4. What a response for Midland, or by Midland, after Jamestown scored the first 3.
Right, Jamestown coming out so hot, but Midland able to stay composed, getting back to their game, going on a run of their own.
And Valinch serving. And a near ace. Jamestown saves it. They'll return it. Here comes Midland out of the middle. What a play. Jamestown with a block on Olsen. Midland had what they wanted, I think, out of the middle there.
Yes, they did. That's the set they wanted. It was 1-on-1. Jamestown, though, the blocker seeing where Ringler was going, diving back into the court to shut that down.
Holen serving. Tough ball for the setter, Linebach. And she makes the most of it, and tipping it to the back corner is Midland. We're tied at 5 in set 5. Tied at 5 in the 5th set, and again, teams will trade sides of the floor when a team gets to 8 points. Here's the serve from Midland, and a foot fault called by the linesman. And the side out for Jamestown. 6-5 is the score in favor of the Jimmies. Jamestown with serve. This will be Budenhagen serving for Jamestown, up 6-5 in set 5. The winner will advance to the title contest. Budenhagen sends one to the back corner. Leinbach fires it outside. Jamestown with the block. Leinbach back outside. Another swing. That one's touched by Jamestown. We're tied at 6.
Mosier with a good response. Blocked initially. Good coverage from the Warriors. Gets a second chance. Takes advantage of it, going high hands that time.
Kaylin Scott to serve to break the tie at 6. Scott serving. Dug up by Holen. Bump set by Oswald, hit over by Jamestown. Midland, middle, and it's once again blocked by Jamestown. What a play. That time it was Johnson with the block.
That time it seemed to be that lower set, quicker tempo, and Jamestown's block is right there. Midland, I'm liking that middle tempo that they've been running and keeping Ringler off the net. Give her space to work. She can do it.
Outside Flores. Jamestown keeps it alive. On the right side, Hagerly, that's outside the antenna. Hagerly shaken up. Nope, she's going to be fine. Side out for Midland. We're tied at 7. Tied at 7, 5th set. National semifinal. Why not, right? Here's the serve coming for Midland. This is Rowe. Back to serve. Played by Jamestown. Right side. That's Hagerly. Kept alive by Midland. Outside Flores. Off of the back row of Jamestown. Flores puts it away. And Midland in front 8-7, and the teams will trade sides of the floor.
We couldn't be more evenly matched right now in this 5th set.
8-7. This is not a timeout. The teams will have to take the court and in their same rotation spots. Midland will have serve with a 1-point lead, 8-7. In this 5th set, we played to 15. You still got to win by 2. Each team still allotted 2 timeouts. And it looks like we might have a timeout called.
Just taking a break. First team to 8. No times out taken yet. Back to our media timeout.
Got it. So we'll take a break ourselves, and we'll come back with the Tyson Event Center in a moment. Back at the Tyson Event Center, 5th set. The winner will advance to the title contest to face Corbin. Jamestown and Midland locked in a battle. 8-7 Midland with the lead. Midland will serve. Each team still with 2 timeouts. Here we go. Let's finish this. Rowe serving. Jamestown on the attack with Johnson. Dug up by Midland. Outside, swing by Flores. Dug up, kept alive by Holen. Right side, Hagerly, roll shot, Midland will dig it up. Back outside, Flores. Jamestown off of the block. It's Flores who cools it. 9-7, Midland with the lead.
Flores finding her rhythm, being able to utilize the hands of the blockers. And right now, this 2-point margin feels huge in this set.
Midland with a 2-point lead. Here is a timeout called by Jamestown. 9-7, Midland with the lead. Come back in a moment from the Tyson Event Center.
While many things have changed at Spring Arbor University since 1873, some things have remained the same, like our commitment to providing a top-tier education that is centered on Jesus Christ as the perspective for learning. We believe that spiritual growth goes hand in hand with academic discovery, and that is something that has been core to our mission for 150 years. Join our thousands of world-shaping alumni and let your light shine at Spring Arbor University.
Back at the Tyson Event Center, Jamestown with a timeout. They're left with one. Midland with both timeouts. 9-7. Midland with the lead. Fifth set. Play it to 15. Win by 2. This 2-point lead seems huge for the time being for Midland. Jamestown facing an uphill battle, but definitely still time to do this.
Still time, but it's going to be a sprint, right? Both teams got to go fast here.
Jamestown setting up serve receive. Ziski dug up by Midland. They'll send it outside. Flores kept alive by Jamestown. Hagerly sends it to the back corner. Good play by Scott. Midland out of the middle. Jamestown with the dig. Here's Johnson. Good get by Midland out of the back row. Flores will send it down the line. Played by Holen. Hagerly cross court. And Midland will not get to it. Hagerly will get credit for the kill. Just another long rally with some great defense. It's kind of what we've seen from both of these teams all match long.
We have. They brought it at different points. Set one was so back and forth, and then a little bit lopsided sets in the middle. And now we're back to neck and neck. So close here in the fifth.
Mosier to serve for Jamestown to try to tie it. What a play by Midland. Not much there, kind of a broken play, but Midland just made the play, and they're up 10-8.
Miscommunication there maybe on what the set was. Able to take advantage of it, though.
Carrie Beathy with the attack. Not a 10-8 in favor of Midland. Warriors, that's line box serving. Jamestown out of the middle. Putting it down is Lexi Olson. Man, 10-9. Back to a 1-point Midland lead. Hagerly back to serve.
Just exchanging punches, right? Just throwing left, right. All sorts of things in this fifth set.
Right side, left side attack. That's Flores. Jamestown digs it up, and they will set up Ziski off of the deflection by Midland, and we are tied on the kill from Aaliyah Ziski. We're tied at 10. Midland with 2 timeouts, Jamestown with 1. Tied at 10, play to 5, win by 2. That's what's at stake right now. Here we go. Hagerly serving. Midland on the attack. Roll shot, a whistle, and what's the call?
In the net on Jamestown. Sometimes when you're so excited, you want to get that block so much. Still got to be composed. Contain that body movement, stay out of the net.
Flores serving for Midland with a 1-point lead. Outside, Ziski smashes it down for the kill. Aaliyah Ziski with another kill. We're tied at 11.
Strong approach. She was on a mission, and she delivered with that swing.
Ziski back with that kill in double figures, now with 10. Here's the serve from Avery Byer. Midland, right side attack. Good get in the back row by Jamestown. Holen, cross court, got it. Holen puts it away. Jamestown with the lead, 12-11. And Coach Gieselman will use a timeout. Each team left with 1 timeout. Jamestown, a 1-point lead, 12-11 here in a 5th set. We'll take another break, come back with more from the Tyson Event Center in a moment.
The landscape of sports is changing. AI is the next evolution. We're bringing it to fields and gyms everywhere with Huddle Focus. Just mount it, set it, and forget it. Multiple lenses, AI player tracking, automatic recording, or record on the fly with the Focus app. Instant uploads and flexible live streaming options. AI is changing sports. Use it to your advantage. Visit huddle.com/focus today.
Rofer.
Back at the Tyson Event Center, timeout Midland. Both Jamestown and Midland with one timeout remaining. This is a big point. This is a big point, Beth. 12-11, Jamestown can take a 2-point lead late. Midland, of course, hoping to tie it at 12.
Tie it at 12 is the hope. They want to get a quality pass here. They've got some good options in the front row for their attack. Let's see what the pass allows, who the setter finds for their offense.
It'll be Jamestown serving. This is Byer. Midland will set it up. They'll go outside to Mosier. Jamestown digs it up. Outside Holen, and it's blocked by Midland.
They'll take that. Midland will take that.
So Midland with the block on the outside attack from Holen. And Midland will serve with this fifth set tied at 12. Valinch serving. Serve taken nicely by Holen. And it's Holen on the outside, dug up by Midland. They'll go outside to Mosier. Played by Holen in the back row. Hagerly sets up the middle. Hit over by Olsen. Midland will chase it down. Another attack by Mosier. Jamestown in system. This is Holen. Dug over by Valinch. Sent back over by Sherman. Midland roll shot. Jamestown will have it in system. Hagerly, Olsen, got it. Olsen with the kill. Jamestown with a 1-point lead late, 13-12.
Back and forth with some defensive efforts there. One-arm touches to keep it alive. Jamestown able to put it away.
I thought both teams had what they wanted a couple of times earlier and just couldn't put it away.
Exactly. Defense, wow.
13-12, timeout Midland, their final. We'll take a very short break, come back with the final points here from the Tyson Event Center in a moment.
Kansas Wesleyan is an exciting university and a vibrant community.
It offers unique, nationally ranked academic programs, engaging activities, and successful athletic teams.
KWU combines all of these strengths to open doors for your future.
Learn more today at kwu.edu.
Back to the Tyson Event Center, 13-12. Jamestown 2 points away from the match. You flip that script, Midland 4 points away from the match and a trip to the championship game. So this is wild. 13-12, Jamestown with the lead. Midland out of timeouts. Jamestown has one left. Jamestown will serve. They're up 13-12. It'll be Ellie Holen serving for the Jimmies. Holen serving. Flores with a good contact. Linebach on the right-hand side. Sets up the slide. Ringler. Jamestown digs it up. Holen left side. Got it. Match point coming up for Jamestown. Up 14-12.
Clutch swing from Holen on the outside. Continuing her just great swings. Deep cross going high. Not afraid of that block.
Match point Jamestown. Never been to the championship match. And Jamestown, until now, a block by Johnson. Jamestown is going to the title game. A dramatic win here in the fifth set over the rival Midland, 15-12 in this fifth set.
A strong finish there for Jamestown. Very fitting that they ended it on a block, I think. Well played throughout this match. It was back and forth, up and down. Quality play from Midland. They have nothing to hang their head about. 5 sets here. Just came up short.
Jamestown will advance to their first ever championship contest, 36-2. They've won 17 in a row. They will play Corbin tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Midland, their season comes to an end at 28-6. Let's give you some numbers here first. Midland on this one, they hit 12%. Jamestown at 17%. Your blocks, 15-11 in favor of Jamestown. Aces, 5-4 in favor of Jamestown. Very close statistically. Abby Ringler was the Midland leader with 15 kills. Addison Mosier, 13 for Jamestown. Callie Hagerly with 15. Anna Holland with 14. 4 players for Jamestown in double figures. What a match this was for both teams.
Both teams, that's right. Some really good individual performances that you highlighted. And then as a team in various sets, they both came. They came together as teams, put on great performances. Congratulations to Jamestown making it to the national title game tomorrow night.
Jamestown taking on Corbin. It's the 2 versus 4 matchup. That game tomorrow night on ESPN3 beginning at 7 p.m. For Beth West, this is Matt Boss signing off. Wishing you all a pleasant good evening. We'll see you tomorrow night at the championship.
Steve Myers and Rob Richardson. The NAIA would also like to recognize the honorary coaches from Monroe's and thank them for their support of their team throughout the tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a nice round of applause for the Warriors of Midland University.